Hey guys, so it is already time for another products I've used up or empties video. Last one I filmed was in October and I already have this entire bag full of products that I have gone through and I'm so excited. I feel like now that I make these kinds of videos, it's such motivation for me to get through those products and really appreciate them and really weigh if it's worth repurchasing or not. So I can't wait to film this so I could chuck this whole bag in the recycling bin. But anyway, I'm just gonna get started. I went through another bottle of the Bioderma Sensebo makeup remover, and I swear, I feel like people probably think I just show the same bottle in every video, but I swear I do actually go through different bottles of this. And I'm halfway through my last bottle, so I really need to get on eBay and pick up some more, but I can't say enough about this makeup remover. It's the only one that I'll ever use. I do still keep makeup remover wipes on hand for those days that I'm really, really lazy and just don't even feel like dealing with taking my makeup off and I could just slop it off and be lazy. But for the most part, most days, this is what I reach for and it's life-changing. I just love this so much. Sticking with that, it's funny that I say this. I went through a pack of the Shiseido cotton pads. This is kind of like a hand-in-hand team. I wouldn't use this with any other cotton. I love this cotton. I have 3 backups in my closet. I'll just never be without it. It's the softest. It doesn't shed, it doesn't pull, it doesn't tear. I can get my entire face off with 2 pads, including my eyes, and it's just so gentle on my skin. I just love them so much. So with another couple months, I also went through another one of the hydrating serums from Cebu. I would say I go through these because I get asked sometimes. I go through the serums probably every other month. The day creams I go through monthly. I haven't been using the day cream in a while because I've been using up a sample that I got from Origins, which is actually a pretty big sample, that has SPF in it. That's my only complaint about Cebu. But anyway, this, yet again, another one bites the dust, but I use this in the morning before my moisturizer, and I will forever use this, continue to repurchase. Sticking with Cebu, I used up the clarifying toner, which I think I mentioned in another video. I like this. I didn't love it. I actually prefer the Lush Tea Tree Water over this because I just felt like the tea tree water takes off more remnants of my makeup than this did. This is a really nice, like, refreshing mist to put on your face after you cleanse, but it wasn't the best at removing any traces left behind that Bioderma or my cleanser didn't get. So I won't be repurchasing this, but I did like it. I went through another bottle of Zoya Remove, which I love this. This is the only nail polish remover that I use, and I will continue to just either repurchase a bottle or just get the refills, and because I really like the dispenser pump. I have another bottle in my closet right now, so this will just go in the garbage, but I just love it. I haven't found a nail remover come close to that. It takes my makeup off in like one swipe. Doesn't leave my cuticles cracked and dried and gross looking. It actually doesn't really leave them anything. It just takes my nail polish off and doesn't really get on my cuticles like some of the makeup removers or the nail polish removers I've used leaves your cuticles like white, and ugh, that doesn't do that. I finally used up the Tresemme Fresh Start Dry Shampoo. I've had this for a long time, and I have a video comparing different dry shampoos. I did like this. I like the smell of it. But I won't be repurchasing because I prefer the Frederic Fekkai and the Lush No Drought. I like the powders better than the aerosol sprays, but it did have a very nice scent to it, and for the time that I used it, I did enjoy it. I finished the Champneys Exotic Retreats Body Glow. I go through these pretty often too. I get this at Target. It smells luxurious, like a coconut. I dropped it in my shower, so it's all cracked, but it's like a coconut beachy scent, and it's probably the best body scrub that I have tried, and I really love it, and I have repurchased and will continue to repurchase. Okay, these, the Yes to Blueberry wipes, I haven't even finished. I maybe used 3 of them. I'm tossing them out, but I wanted to keep them to include in this video to just tell you all not to waste your money on them. These are such horrible makeup remover wipes. I bought these because they don't have parabens, they're more natural, and I just like this whole line, they suck at taking makeup off, to put it quite frankly. They're horrible, and they're not saturated or wet. Like even now, they even have like a little tab that you can still get some protection without them drying out, but they're not like, I don't even like the smell. The smell is like, ugh. It's like too sweet. But they're not wet at all. They're damp, but not what I like in a makeup remover wipe. So I will be throwing these away. I didn't even want to use them up because they don't do anything. But I wanted to at least let you guys know in case anybody else was going to try these. I wouldn't. And I've also tried their Yes to Cucumber wipes, which is funny because I've seen other people love them, but they didn't work for me either. And I thought maybe the blueberry wipes would work a little bit better. Not the case. Okay. I finally finished the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer, and I love this. I would repurchase if they changed the packaging. The packaging on this made it so hard to get product out at the end. I would say even when I got to the halfway mark, like right here, I couldn't even pump product out. Like it would not, it was just bad packaging. So I actually had to have my husband prop this cap off because I couldn't even get it off. And I was just taking a Q-tip and scooping some out and using it the rest like that. And I've literally like scraped the thing clean. But if the dispenser was any better, or if there was a better way to get product out, I loved this. I think it's a really great primer. It feels really good on your skin. It doesn't have that slippery silicone feel. It feels more like, almost like a moisturizer. And I really, really liked it. But the frustrating packaging, I won't repurchase it until they change the packaging. I used up the Benefit Powder Flage, finally, and I did like this for a while, and then after I started using the Benefit Bare Minerals Well Rested, I just preferred it over this one. The Well Rested I feel like had a more brightening aspect, but it also has yellow undertones, so if you have skin tone that would need, you know, a more yellowy base, that might be better for you. This had a more pink base, like a more iridescent pink. And I just didn't find as much of a dramatic difference as I do with the Well Rested. So it's not a bad product by any means. I just like how the Well Rested looks better with my skin tone than this. Okay, this was a big one that I was so excited to use up. It's MAC's Cream Color Base in Shell. And I was excited to use this because I've had this in my collection since the beginning of time. And I was just like so thrilled to be done with it. It's such a gratifying, satisfying feeling to use up a product that you have had for so long in your collection. I did really like this. The color of Shell, it's like a pinky champagne iridescence. I won't be repurchasing it just because I have so many highlighters that I need to get through and it's just really unnecessary. But I did really like the consistency of it. I like that you can use it on its own, which is for the most part what I did, or you can also use it as a base underneath a pink powdery highlight. So I like the product. I just cannot justify buying another highlighter. I finished up the Essie Quickie Drying Drops, and I won't repurchase these. I really didn't find them to do anything miraculous. I would use these and still like wait 5 or 10 minutes for them to dry, and then I would go to do something and smudge my nail. I just kind of expected like once you put them on you could kind of go about your business, and it wasn't the case. Like I would still get chips and nicks and scrapes in my nail polish. So won't be repurchasing this. The other thing I really didn't like about it was it's almost like, feels like an oil. I think it is an oil that goes on. And so when you put the drops, like it leaves your hands very oily. And I didn't like that at all. So that was kind of a miss for me. Okay, I finished up a Lush Rose Argan body conditioner. I got another one for Christmas and love this product. This I will forever have in my shower. I love the smell of it. If you like the smell of roses, it's not completely intense and like sickening, but I definitely think you should try it before you order it because I don't think it's for everybody, but oh, I love the smell of it. And more importantly, what it did to my body. I would use this after I washed myself and just kind of like leave it on and go about my business or whatever, like sit in the shower for a couple minutes and let it sink in, and then I would rinse it off, and it just made my skin feel so incredibly hydrated and moisturized, and I love it, especially now with the winter and how dry my skin is. It's a miracle product. I saved this, but the sad thing is they've gone out of business. This is the Ivy Sense Body Frosting in Knight in Shining Armor. I was always a huge fan of these because they don't have any mineral oil or parabens. It's an all-natural body lotion. They're very, very hydrating and moisturizing. But what's really sad is the company has since gone out of business. So the good thing for me is that I still have like 4 tubs of this that I need to use up. But makes me really sad because I really did like their products. I finished up the Co. Bigelow Rose Salve, and I think I had this in my last month's favorites. And I can't say enough about this. This has become my bedtime, right before bedtime staple. I was primarily using it as a lip balm, but I would also use it on my cuticles, my elbows, anywhere I was really, really dry. Even on my face, like if I had a dry patch on my face, I would use this. It never broke me out. The smell, rose scented, but it's not overpowering. It's very subtle. I have since rebought a backup of it. They sell them at Bath & Body Works, and I love it. I know a lot of other companies do salves like this, but I just have no desire to sway. And I have to say, in the meantime, after I finish this, I didn't have a backup. I've been using the Kors lip butter, which I used to think was amazing, and right before bed, I don't like it as much as the salve, so I'm happy that I've gotten a backup since, because I feel like my skin like craves this at night, and without it, I was feeling a little lost. Also from Co. Bigelow, I found this in the back of my closet, and I only had a little bit left, but I wanted to finish it up. It's the, what is this actually called? The Rose Wonder Cold Cream. It's a makeup remover. Again, a little bit rose scented. I really like this. It works very well, but I much prefer the Bioderma to remove my makeup. And it's, to me, this, anytime you use like a cold cream product, it's just more of a process to me. And by the time I go to take my makeup off at night, I'm so tired. I just want to get in bed. I don't want to have this whole process to do. And with that, you kind of have to put it on, and then you get a wet washcloth and like wipe it off, and then your face still kind of feels a little bit greasy, and then you have to wash it. It's just too much of a process. So if you are one that likes having a cold cream moisturizer remover, this was really nice, but I prefer the remover, like the water removers, like Bioderma. Almost done. Finished up this perfume, which is so sad because it's so expensive. The Hermes Ambre Narguile. I love it. This was in the travel size. I ended up getting 4 vials for like half the price of a full size of this, and I still have one of the same scents to use, but this is by far one of the best perfumes I've ever smelled in my life. So I will be repurchasing this when I use up the other one. It's such an amazing scent for fall and winter. Like, I can't even, along with the Jo Malone Pomegranate Noir, it's like heaven. Like, I could just smell this all day. Oh, it's so good. It smells so good. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled before. Okay, this was another product I've been working my tail off to finish. It was the Bone Beige Emphasize powder, which you can't see anymore because I obviously used it. Half of it was like a bronzer and half of it was a highlighter. I've had it since the beginning of time. I got it back at a CCO a year or so ago, maybe even 2 years. And I really liked it. MAC does not make the split product anymore. MAC Pro, you can get either the entire bronzer or the entire highlight, but you can't get the split package, which I really liked it because it's a nice travel product to have 2 in 1. But won't be repurchasing either of these just because I have bronzers and highlighters, like I said, that I need to get through, but this felt so good to finish. And the last product is a lipstick from MAC, and it is Viva Glam 5, which is was one of my very favorite lipsticks, and not the case anymore. I've just found so many others that I love. I still think it's a really pretty color. It's almost like a Your Lips But Better color, and I really, really liked it. I actually have another one that's kind of getting very low because I just had so many backups of this. But I didn't scrape it out. For me, when the lipstick or chapstick runs flush, it's done. It's too much of a hassle for me to scrape out and use a lip brush, so I'm considering this done. But I did like it. I won't be repurchasing it anytime soon because I have other lipsticks that I need to get through, and I have other colors, like even the color that I have on right now, which I know it's kind of getting dark so you can't tell, but Pink Truffle, the Revlon lip butter, is a very similar color to this, and I really like it. So I won't be repurchasing this for a while, but it was a good color while it lasted. So that's everything that I have to show you for December. Technically, December, we're in January now, but these were all of the products that I finished up in December of 2012. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have some of these videos of your own, I would love to see them. They're so motivating to create these videos and watch these videos because we all are such makeup hoarders, and it's just so refreshing to see that you actually use and enjoy the products, and really, you know, when you're repurchasing something because you used it all up, you know it's that good of a product because you have so many other things in your collection similar. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!